Yes, that's right. And a beautiful shot here that we're looking at today.
Yes, this is from the Wolf Creek ski area, and that might have been what Phil was thinking about when he said we were going to have 6 more weeks of winter. However, temperatures outside are not going to be reflecting that, even though January actually came in quite a bit colder than average. So I wouldn't have been surprised to see those colder temperatures continuing through. We saw nearly the entire state was multiple degrees below where they should have been, but we had all the cold weather and none of the precip to back it up. Most of the state falling behind in precipitation numbers as well. However, February decided to do a complete 180 in the temperature department, not quite in the rain and snow department. On our live satellite, we do see a couple of very high clouds up to the north. We don't see very many clouds across the rest of the state. That is largely due to a wide area of high pressure that has settled itself over New Mexico. The result is bringing in southwesterly flow across the state. That is very warm air being drawn in through New Mexico. So our current temperatures, we are already seeing upper 70s across parts of eastern New Mexico. Tucumcari at 78, very close to 80 degrees. Albuquerque here nearly hovering at 60. Our 24-hour temperature change, we see the entire state is coming in above today what they were yesterday. Highs for the day are expected to continue to warm up. 71 here into Albuquerque, 82 into Tucumcari, 83 down into Roswell. Across the southwest, we see those temperatures in the upper 70s. And with the lack of cloud cover, I wouldn't be surprised to see these temperatures bumped up an additional degree or two. For our record watch today, everywhere from Roswell up to Santa Fe has a chance of seeing those records being broken, or at least coming pretty close to it. Now those warm temperatures are going to continue through the day tomorrow. 71 being the magic number for most of the state. Las Vegas, Santa Rosa, Albuquerque, Grants, Gallup, and Farmington all forecasted to come in at 71 degrees, with Las Vegas, Albuquerque, Gallup, and Farmington, I believe, also being forecasted to break a record. We see those upper or lower 80-degree temperatures down to the south, 81 through Roswell. Tuesday is going to be just a little bit cooler than today. Still a chance to break those records nonetheless. Now, as we look across to the end of the week, we see temperatures start to teeter off just a little bit, but still remain well above seasonable averages. This is because near the end of the week, that high pressure system begins to flatten, so flow over New Mexico switches from southwesterly to just westerly, which is still drawing in that warmer air, and you still see those impacts. You just go from maybe the 80s to the upper 70s, a very marginal difference, unless you're Roswell and you decide to stay in the 80s all the way through Friday. Okay, still happens. Up through the northeast, though, this is where we start to see why those temperatures are beginning to teeter off. And the answer is a short wave will be moving through New Mexico, bringing some pretty breezy to windy conditions through the state through the end of the week. The strongest impacts are, of course, going to be up north, as that is where the short wave is directly passing through. For the rest of us, however, those warm temperatures will be sticking around all the way through the end of the week before they cool off once again very marginally. It's only a couple of degrees difference, and even then we are still well above our seasonal averages. So while I think Phil is incredibly cute, I don't think he's right with this one.
Yeah, at least not here in New Mexico. We will gladly take those 70-degree temperatures. Thanks, Liz.